Okay, I'm Wes Crawford. We're now going to talk about 16th note grooves. So far we've been playing eighth notes on the hi-hat, or eighth note triplets. We've been playing triplets, one triplet, two triplet, either straight or shuffles. We're now going to see how it affects the feel to play our beats with a 16th note line on the hi-hat. So we'll be going 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a... Again, we'll start with our basic beats, and that'll carry us a long way if you're playing with performances with bands. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E, 1E and a 2E and a... So there's a basic beat with that. You can vary the snare drum and the bass drum any number of ways. Okay, they're just some examples. Just want to give you an introduction to this groove. When would you use this, though, as opposed to an eighth note? Listen to the rhythm of the music, or the rhythm of the bass player within the music. And if that person is playing a 16th note kind of feel on their bass and lots of 16th notes, this might work. If it's a lot faster, we can do two hands on it and get the same thing. Alternate single strokes, for instance. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E, 1E and a 2E and a... And you can speed this up quite a bit. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a... and so forth. I threw in just a few little variations. Notice if you're going 1E and the right hand is always on the beat or the and. The E and the are played by the left hand. So if you play anything with a bass drum that's on the beat or the and, it should be hitting with the right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and. If you do with the E or the you'd get 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. So you might get 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. It's a good one to practice. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. You have to keep bringing that right hand over to 2 and 4 to keep it going. But that's an explanation of 16th note grooves on the hi-hat in a very basic manner. And again, you can make up your own beats or use some of the ones you've already learned and translate them to 16th note grooves. The only other thing I want to cover with 16th note grooves on the hi-hat is that you may swing them. That is, you may turn them into 16th note shuffles so that you're getting a bouncy feel. And this is used in lots of different styles, but you'd probably be most familiar with it in hip-hop music. Okay, instead of going 1E and a 2E and a 1E and you can change it to this 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. You see how I'm swinging my voice, I'm shuffling, bouncing my voice with it as I do it. So you might get, if that's straight, you might get. A little faster. So that created a whole groove based around this bouncy kind of feel, but of 16th notes, unlike shuffle rhythms where we're really bouncing the eighth notes and getting that bouncy shuffle feel.